Last at Hell in a Cell, the Authority's champion prevailed once again. Brock Lesnar defeated The Rock just like I said he would, just like Paul Heyman said he would, just like the Authority said he would. He beat The Rock without any interference. He beat The Rock 1, 2, 3 in the middle of that ring, and he retained his WWE Championship once again. Hell, he's been the champion all the way since Money in the Bank. Who's gonna stop this man? Because let me tell you something, I don't think there's a man in the back capable of beating the Beast, whether it's The Rock, CM Punk, John Cena, I don't care. They can step up and try, but first of all, The Rock wants to congratulate you, Brock. You beat me. You beat me 1, 2, 3, fair and square. Congratulations. But The Rock has a message for you and the Authority. I'm not done yet. Hell, I lost last night, yeah. But let me tell you something, that's not gonna stop me from getting in this ring and whooping your candy ass, because I'm coming for you and that WWE Championship. Just give me one more shot at Survivor Series and I guarantee you, I will take that title away from your shoulder and it'll be round my waist once again where it belongs. Rock, you shot. You had a chance to beat Brock Lesnar, you had a chance to beat the WWE Champion, and you failed. What makes you think you deserve another opportunity? What makes you think that you can beat the Beast? What makes you think you could beat the Authority, Rock? You've lost once, you lost in Hell in a Cell. Your playground. There's no way in hell that you can beat Brock Lesnar in any other match stipulation. You talk about me beating the Authority? Hell, Survivor Series is coming up. Triple H, how about this? How about we finally settle this differences between me and you? 3-on-3, Survivor Series traditional tag team match. Your best two versus my best two. How about it? You know what, Rock? I'm pretty confident you won't even find two guys that want to team with you. So you know what? You're on. Me and my best two versus you and your best two. Bring it. Well, what a match that is going to be. 3-on-3 Survivor Series traditional tag team matchup. That is huge. Guys, welcome back to more Universe Mode. I'm Brendan, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed Hell in a Cell. Big show planned for you guys once again. Hope you guys have been enjoying your Christmas break and your holiday season. As this is what happened in Hell in a Cell. Lesnar retained. Biggie Langston, he retained. The Shield, still tag team champions. AJ Lee, still Divas champion. Ryback, I know, I apologize for the glitch in the video, but Ryback is the new World Heavyweight champion. Wade Barrett, still Intercontinental champion, and of course there's the other two as well. So I apologize for the Ryback glitch. I know it happened towards the end of the match. You guys probably didn't know who exactly won. I don't know what happened there. Just a bit of a video error that happened when it uploaded to YouTube. So I apologize for that. But this is what we got this week on the card. So we have Big E Langston. He's going to take on Bray Wyatt, who's trying to make a play for the US title. That'll be interesting, no doubt about that one. So, as well as that, 3MB, Heath Slater, Drew Mack will take on Fernando and Diego Los Matadores. Kane will take on Cena once again. Mysterio will take on Ambrose. Mysterio trying to make a play for that US title alongside Ambrose. Brock Lesnar will wrestle for free. He's going to take on Rob Van Dam, who we haven't seen for a while. And it's good to see RVD back. He has had a bit of a lackluster return since his big return at Money in the Bank. So that is going to be a massive matchup. So Lesnar on Raw, that is big enough in itself. And what about this? Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, The Rock, they're going to take on the Shield. So The Rock, he'll get a chance to test out two potential partners of his for Survivor Series. That is going to be huge. So first matchup, the winner between Biggie Langston and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt knocks off the United States Champion. What about this? Heath Slater, Drew Mack versus Los Matadores, 3MB. Maybe they're going to try and make a play for their tag team championships that they lost a few months ago to the Shield. Kane defeats John Cena. Cena's on a bit of a losing streak at the moment, so maybe Kane wants to take on Lesnar for the title in a future date as Ambrose beats Rey Mysterio and we're going to play these next two matches. First time we've seen Rob Van Dam on WWE 2k14. I tell you what, the person who made this guy, this Rob Van Dam, he looks exactly like Rob Van Dam. It is probably the best creative wrestler I've seen ever. It's incredible. You guys see in a second. I mean, look at this. It looks exactly like him. Add in the music. Oh man, it looks awesome. So this is going to be a big matchup. But look at it. Look at the guitar. That is so cool. I mean, this is huge. Brock Lesnar, he had a big matchup last night at Hell in a Cell. He took on The Rock one-on-one, Hell in a Cell match, of course, and he beat The Rock. It was a tough matchup, but Brock Lesnar prevailed. He beat The Rock. I thought The Rock was going to knock him off. We all thought maybe it was The Rock's chance, his big shot at the title, and The Rock was unsuccessful. I mean, honestly, I don't think anyone can beat Brock Lesnar. He's held the championship since Money in the Bank. He's coming into his 4th month of his title reign. He's been an absolute beast. And he has Paul Heyman in his corner for this match as well. So this is going to be a good one, no doubt about that. Can Rob Van Dam perhaps make a play for this WWE Championship? Because, you know, we haven't seen RVD for a while. Now, what better time to come back than to take on the WWE Champion and have an opportunity to knock off the champion? And we don't know who's going to take on Brock Lesnar because we don't know if there's going to be a title matchup. Perhaps we'd probably assume that Triple H is going to have Brock Lesnar on his team. So that would mean there is no WWE Championship matchup. And who would be the 3rd member of Triple H's team? That's going to be interesting. We don't know who The Rock's going to team up with either. You know, he's going to be teaming up with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk later on. We do know that there's been Cena, there's been Punk, there's been Daniel Bryan, there's been Kane, who've all had issues with the Authority. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people stepping up who wants to get an opportunity at the Authority. So I'm sure The Rock can definitely find 2 guys who wants to do so. And that's going to be a big matchup at Survivor Series. So that will be huge. And that's just one of many matches to come for Survivor Series. In the next few weeks, we're going to find out exactly what's going on in our Universe mode for every championship belt. And we've got a lot of good stuff planned for you guys. So who do you think Triple H will pick for his 3rd partner? So we know Brock Lesnar probably in the obvious pick for Triple H. So Triple H will make his WWE 2k14 and WWE Universe debut for us. We haven't seen him in our Universe mode. And hang on, what is RV doing here? Oh, coast to coast there on Brock Lesnar. What a move there. That is going to surely take down Lesnar. But Lesnar countering. Oh, big clothesline. So Triple H, who will he team up with? Leave your suggestions in the comments section down below. Leave your guesses. Who is he going to pick? He's got Lesnar, but who will be his 3rd guy? You know, he's got the Shield guys, but I'm sure they're going to be... There's no real use by themselves. They're better off as 3 guys. You know, if we could have a 5-on-5 matchup, I'm sure it'd be Triple H, Lesnar, and the Shield. That'd be an awesome team, but unfortunately, I don't think we can do 5-on-5, which sucks, I know. But we'll have a 6-man tag team match anyways, and I'm sure will be good fun. But yeah, so who do you think Triple H is going to pick? Let me know in the comments section down below. You know, it could be anyone. We don't know. Triple H has all the power. He can sign anybody who he wants. He can pick anyone who he wants. You know, he can pretty much go up to say CM Punk and say, "Work for me, or you're fired." You know, he could do that. He's got the power. The Authority has all the power in the WWE. Paul Heyman, Raw GM, Vince McMahon, SmackDown GM, and of course CEO of the company. We still need to find out a SmackDown GM, of course. And that'll be very interesting to see how that all comes about. I know you guys have been leaving your suggestions for weeks now, and I appreciate that. And we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens on SmackDown, who will run the show. But for now, Vince McMahon is doing all the work over there, as Brock Lesnar is doing some work here on RVD at the moment, who probably is a bit rusty at the moment. Hasn't seen any ring time for a while on Raw, and we haven't seen him on our 2K14 Universe mode. We saw him for a brief appearance on W13 Universe mode towards the end, but had a bit of a lackluster return. Didn't really accomplish much. And now, if he can beat Brock Lesnar, that would probably be a bit of a light bulb to The Rock, saying, "Hey, well, if RVD can beat Lesnar, he's got to be on my team." So he'd probably say in the next few weeks, everybody's going to try and fight to get on The Rock's team. As there's a beautiful kick there, spinning kick there to Lesnar. I think Lesnar's actually busted right now. That's going to certainly work in RVD's favor. if RVD wins, you'd have to say The Rock's going to pick him, because you want winners. You want guys who can beat the guys in the matchup. And if someone can beat Brock Lesnar, who I don't think he's lost a match since probably, I don't know, before Money in the Bank, so I don't think he's lost a match for 4 months. It's going to be a very good opportunity for them to get a shot in that main event matchup at Survivor Series, which I'm sure everybody wants to be a part of. I'm sure everybody wants to get their hands on Triple H and take down the Authority themselves. You know, we'll have to wait and see if there's any further stipulation applied to that matchup. You know, whether or not the power will be on the line. But for all we know at the moment, it's just going to be a 3-on-3 matchup. And The Rock will get his opportunity at Brock Lesnar once again, who, well, it's a tough matchup at Hell in a Cell, but you're fair to say Brock Lesnar was the rightful victor. He certainly deserved the win, and it was a great matchup indeed. It was probably my favourite matchup from the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And a lot of you guys left some fantastic comments on my Hell in a Cell video. Appreciate that. Some great love, and some great love this year for me. And you know, as the year comes to an end, just want to talk about the fact that I've hit 2,000 subscribers. That's just happened in the last couple of days, which is amazing. My goal for the end of the year was actually 1,000 by New Year's Day, and I've hit 2,000 by New Year's Day. And hell, I was only about 700 in November, so I've hit 1,300 subscribers in the past couple of months, which has been incredible. So appreciate all the fantastic love for you guys. As Paul Heyman breaks the count there, coming on the apron, doesn't want his client to lose. You know, the Authority's golden boy, the Brock Lesnar. I'm surprised he's actually wrestling for free, as Paul Heyman always likes to keep him off TV, keep him fresh for the pay-per-views. But I'm guessing he wants Brock Lesnar to scout out potential opponents and beat them down and probably take them out of the equation. Maybe if he takes out RVD, beats him up so badly that he can't be in contention, then that's one less guy they have to worry about. That's probably one good way to go about it. As RVD kicks out at 2, maybe the Shield can try and take out Daniel Bryan and CM Punk later on. Before we know it, we have not many guys for The Rock to choose from. And we have Kane, who beat John Cena. Cena's had a lot of tension between the Authority. Of course, you go back to SummerSlam, where it was all about the Authority trying to take down... Oh! Lesnar catches RVD! RVD went for a springboard cross body, hits him with the F5. That's got to be it for RVD. Get out of here. 1, 2... Oh! He's kicked out at 2. You have got to be kidding me. How the hell did he kick out of the F5? What a move there from Lesnar, catching RVD mid-air, hitting the F5, but RVD good enough to kick out. Now he's good enough to take down Lesnar. Lesnar's in big trouble. And, oh, what a move. That could be it. But he takes up Lesnar. What's this? Oh, he hits that spinning kick right to the skull of Lesnar. That busted him open earlier. This could be it. It is it. What an upset! Rob Van Dam has beat Brock Lesnar here on Monday Night Raw. You could argue that Lesnar may be perhaps a little bit fatigued and not quite ready to go from Hell in a Cell. And RVD, his big return, we haven't seen him for months. He comes back on Raw and he beats Brock Lesnar. What a great way to return. What a good way to come back. And what's going on? RVD trying to help Lesnar out. Oh no, and there's a low blow there from Lesnar. He's saying, you may have beaten me, but I get the last laugh here. And he knows that it doesn't matter. He beat him in a non-title match. It doesn't matter. And RVD probably taking a bit of glory there. Fantastic match, though. I really enjoyed that one. What a finish there. Lesnar with the F5 and RVD somehow finding a way to kick out, hitting that spinning kick. And that was it. I think the Van Daminator, I think it's called. Without the chair, though. But... here's our main event, though. This is the 6-man tag team matchup. Daniel Bryan coming out here. He's going to team up with CM Punk and The Rock. Daniel Bryan, one of the only guys, they're one of the only top guys in Raw who haven't had a shot one-on-one against Brock Lesnar for the championship. This man, CM Punk's had an opportunity. He was unsuccessful. And this will be a very interesting matchup because The Rock, no doubt about it, he's going to be scouting out to see who he can get who's going to be the best 2 guys on Raw that he can get, or perhaps even SmackDown. You never know. He could call on anybody. You know, it doesn't even have to be a part of Raw, but he's got to call on the best 2 guys he can find to help him out to take on the Authority. And The Rock, he looks pumped. He looks ready to go. And he had an opportunity at Hell in a Cell to get the championship belt, and he failed. And speaking of championships, The Shield. What a match they had to open the Hell in a Cell show. They beat the Rhodes Brothers to retain their WWE Tag Team Championship. Dean Ambrose, unfortunately, hasn't been able to crack the United States Championship matchup yet, but no doubt about it, he will soon. But The Shield has just been so dominant as of late. I don't think anybody can beat them for the tag belts. I think they also won the belts at Money in the Bank as well, I believe. So they've had the championships for about 4 months as well. So who the hell is going to beat The Shield for the belts? We've had a lot of tag teams emerge in these past couple of weeks to try and take down The Shield. I know a lot of you guys have been suggesting some tag teams, and The Rock and CM Punk. Well, hang on, what's going on here? CM Punk wants to start, The Rock wants to start. Well, I don't know what's going on there, but turns out Daniel Bryan's going to start, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who starts out of those 2, because it's going to be Daniel Bryan. He's going to take on Seth Rollins to kick this one off. And, you know, as I said, Daniel Bryan hasn't had a real opportunity at Brock Lesnar, so perhaps Bryan could be a good pick for The Rock to take down the Authority at Survivor Series, because we don't know if Daniel Bryan can beat them. He hasn't been beaten by them yet, so it could be a good opportunity for Daniel Bryan to step up here by beating The Shield to earn himself a shot at the Authority. And you have to say, if there's no title matchup, what kind of stipulation will this big matchup have? And will Brock Lesnar have to defend his championship before or after the pay-per-view on a Raw episode, for example? Because I doubt, I suppose the Authority has the power to let Lesnar have a month off without having to defend his championship, I suppose. But I doubt many of the superstars in the back will want to have that. I'm sure there'll be somebody raring to go. I mean, Kane, a big victory over Cena, perhaps he's the next guy in line. We haven't seen him have a shot yet, so perhaps he could be the guy to perhaps get in the Survivor Series team, or get a shot at the WWE Championship against Brock Lesnar in coming weeks. And CM Punk, I'm sure he'd love another opportunity at Brock Lesnar. And Punk, he has had quite a fair few shots. I mean, he's had 3 opportunities for the WWE Championship since he lost the championship back at Extreme Rules. He had 2 shots at Cena, and he was unsuccessful. So I think he's only had 2 opportunities. He's been 3 title matches. 1 he lost, and he had an opportunity against Cena at Vengeance, where he lost. And of course, Lesnar made his return that night. And then he had another opportunity at Night of Champions against Brock Lesnar, and he failed. So CM Punk has not had much success on pay-per-views as of late on our Universe mode. So maybe The Rock has got that in the back of his mind. He knows CM Punk can't beat Brock Lesnar, and whoever this third guy is, the person The Rock picks has got to be able to beat Lesnar, Triple H, and the mystery opponent. So he's got to be certainly a very, very, very good superstar, and I'm sure there's many guys in the back raring to go, and I'm sure CM Punk would love to get a part of this matchup, but he's going to have to really prove himself here. And by beating The Shield is a great way to do so. And I think The Rock's going to prove himself too. Now, he got beat by Lesnar, and before that, he was on a bit of a losing streak, apart from the past few weeks, where he got a couple of victories over Daniel Bryan. CM Punk holds a victory over The Rock as well, so I don't know. It's a very interesting time ahead on our Universe mode, and not only that, we've got a very interesting time ahead for the tag team division. Who's going to be the next tag team to step up? There's a lot of tag teams emerging, like I said earlier. And as well as that, B. Langston, the new United States champion, he's got a lot of work to do trying to defend his championship as well. So plenty of great stuff coming ahead on our Universe mode. And I know you guys have been loving it. And I've actually been getting a lot of friend requests from you guys in the past couple of weeks on the PlayStation. You guys have been adding me, which is great. I very much so encourage you guys to add me on the PlayStation. You see in the comments, you see in the description below, you can find the details there. All I request is that you guys say that you found me off YouTube, and all of you guys have been doing that, and I appreciate all the love that you guys have been giving me. And one more thing I would love you guys to do is follow me on Twitter. My Twitter needs some love. I've only got about 230 followers. I have 2,000 subscribers, and I know probably about at least a third of you would have a Twitter. So do me a favor, hit me up on Twitter. BrendenPlayz is the name. As The Rock hits down Roman Reigns with that beautiful DDT there. He's trying to take down Roman Reigns. He's trying to put himself there. Samoan drop on the Samoan. The two cousins battling it out here. And The Rock, he'll be pissed off. He's going to be really pissed that he didn't get the job done at Hell in a Cell. He talked the talk, but he couldn't walk the walk. And oh, look at that beautiful punch there. No better way to beat the crap out of your own cousin. You know, it's a bit mean. With the holiday time ahead at the moment, it's the holiday. He's not really in the Christmas spirit by beating up his own cousin. Might be not a great way to celebrate Christmas for the family, but it's probably what the Rock and Roman Reigns would love nothing more. And Roman Reigns, tag team champion, he's been one of the dominant ones. You could argue that if he was not currently tag team champion, that he would probably be in the title hunt for the WWE Championship, because he's just been on that much of a roll as of late. He's been very dominant, and I doubt he would take on Brock Lesnar. I doubt he would betray the authority like that. And oh, there's a Samoan drop of Roman Reigns. He hits one back on The Rock after The Rock hit one on Reigns, but Roman Reigns getting his revenge, and he's an abdominal stretch, and everybody in the ring comes in. They all want to break this up. Here we're gonna go here. CM Punk wants to get his hands on somebody as The Rock and Reigns continue to fight in the middle of the ring. And The Rock, I don't know. I think The Rock has been very underwhelming. A lot of these guys on Raw just haven't been able to get the job done, and it's made very interesting times for our WWE Championship scene with Lesnar dominating the division. We spoke about this earlier, but who the hell is going to beat Brock Lesnar? If The Rock can't do it, can anybody do it? That's the question. As Reigns remains in the ring, Rollins still in the ring. They don't want to get disqualified here. That's a big possibility with this match. You know it's going to probably blow out, and all these guys are going to want to get their hands on them and forget about the rules. But for now, it's still a sanctioned match up here as Reigns takes it to his cousin, The Rock. And a beautiful Superman punch there from Reigns. I love that move. That's a fantastic move. And I think the Shield's going to be a bit of trouble. I think, the Usos, the Wyatt family. We've got the new team of Rey Mysterio and the Big Show as well. They're coming through. And I don't know what the hell The Rock was just doing then. But The Rock takes down Rollins anyways. Could be going for a cover. And what the hell? CM Punk and Daniel Bryan have had enough. They're coming out. And, kicks out at 2. And Ambrose in the middle of the ring now, standing alongside The Rock. And now Seth Rollins hits the same maneuver, this time to The Rock, as he goes for a cover. Will he get the 3 count? All these guys are in the middle of the ring once again. They're just fighting away. They don't care. And look out. The Rock is going after Ambrose. Rollins is going after Punk. Punk retreats away, though. And it's all kind of just breaking loose at the moment as Reigns, when did he even tag out? I don't even remember that, but it's all kind of breaking loose at the moment as Ambrose... Ambrose is on the top rope there. He's still in the ring. 4 count and a 5 count, and the referee has rung the bell. Ambrose didn't break the 5 count. He remained in the ring, not even doing anything, but he's been disqualified. So this big matchup ends in disqualification. What an underwhelming end to our Universe mode. I apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash the like button, follow me on Twitter, hit me up on PlayStation, and leave a beautiful comment from me saying how much you love me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon.